Greetings and salutations to everybody out there. Thanks for coming back to the channel. What are we going to talk about this evening? I'm going to tell you what right now. We're going to talk about tools, what you should be packing when you're on the road with your RV. So let's get to it. All right. Now let's start with plumbing. This kit right here, you guys, this is an Apollo PEX plumbing kit, okay? It comes with your crimping tool. I bought the pipe cutter separately. Here's all your different sizes that you change out in there. And I carry all sorts of different crimp fittings with me. So if you have to change out a pipe or fix something, better to do it yourself if you can than wait around for service or warranty, all that kind of stuff. Half of RVing is being able to fix this stuff by yourself. YouTube is your friend, people. It's your friend, I tell you. So along with that, I carry a caulking gun. You're definitely going to want that in case you have something exterior that you got to seal up or something on the inside that you got to seal up. You never know. These guys right here are worth their weight in gold. That device right there, that is a cordless air compressor, okay? Big help out in the field. That thing will fill up to 90 pounds. If you get a slow leak in a tire, that thing might just limp you by. That's a cordless flashlight. These all work on the same batteries. You're definitely going to want a flashlight. That's a really bright spotlight. This is a cordless ratchet tool. What that's going to do is going to give you the ability to change out your tire super fast. When I travel, I have my fitting already put on the nozzle with a battery in it ready to go in case I have to change a tire quickly. That's a cordless ratchet kit. That thing is worth its weight in gold right there. That's like a cordless drill, but it's more compact. This I sometimes carry with me, sometimes not. We're just going to move that out of the equation, okay? That rarely goes with me. Over here, this is my main toolbox that I bring with me in the camper, okay? This has got all of my assorted screwdrivers. I've got wire cutters, nippers. I've got different size crescent wrenches. I've got channel locks in here. Pry bars, you're definitely going to want some pry bars. In here, I've got two different size hammers. I carry my voltage regulator. You're definitely going to want one of those if you know how to do anything with electricity. And I have different size metric and SAE sockets right down there. In this little kit, I carry, these are for socket size, all right? That's your hex head drivers right there. And I carry star head drivers right there. Those are my ratchets for my cordless ratchet. You're going to want some of those. Must have. Right here, those are hand drive hex heads. You're definitely going to want some of those too. I carry a backup voltage regulator in here, or voltmeter, because it fits right here. You got to get one of these. That, my friends, is a cordless kit. They come from Milwaukee, or excuse me, that is a fuse kit. Comes from Milwaukee. All kinds of different size fuses in there. Fuse pullers, automotive style, large panel style, all kinds of sizes. A must-have for your camper. Okay? Now down below here, look at all those. More different size drivers. Okay? These campers are notorious for coming with all kinds of goofy size heads. You might have a square number 2, and then all of a sudden you might have a star drive, you might have a mobile home style. So get yourself a couple of these kits right here, different drivers, okay? These guys right here, these work with your cordless drill. These are different size sockets, super handy to have. I carry these auger bits in case I have to make some bigger holes in something. These are all different drivers, more Phillips head, number 3s, number 2s, square head, star head, straight drives, all that. You're going to want a wire cutter for sure. Got to have it. What's in here? Oh, look at that. Different wire crimps. Doesn't hurt to have a kit with those, okay? Keep in mind, all this stuff fits really nice in a Milwaukee Paco. Doesn't hurt to have one. Let's talk about tires. Super important, right? If you're not running what's called a TPMS, shame on you. You should be running one of these. That monitors your tire pressure. If you get a slow leak or something like that, better to find out ahead of time than all of a sudden have to have a blowout and replace thousands of dollars worth of skirting. You don't want that. I carry 2 super heavy-duty semi-style wheel chocks with me. You gotta have it. Okay, switching back now. Let's go over a couple things about packing your camper, okay? I'm gonna show you how I pack mine. Look up inside this front compartment. I have extra storage here. I've got about 25 pounds worth of stuff in here is all. There's a little decorative light. Bungee cords, can't have enough of those. Those are my wheel covers. 2 outdoor rugs. Our little Christmas tree. My gold pans, because I like to look for gold out in those mountains of Arizona. More gold pans in the back. That's it for that compartment. Up front here in the generator bay, I've got a plastic table. I've got 2 small plastic tables. Those are fold-up chairs right there. Get yourself one of these. That's a Craftsman ratchet set. Comes with sockets, comes with wrenches, and a bunch of different drivers inside of it. So at least get yourself a very nice assortment or kit of all that stuff, okay? Super important. Let's go over here to your plumbing center. Now, super important, you guys. If you're not running these elbows on your plumbing connections, you should be. Let me tell you why. When you come up from the bottom here, bring your hose up through and have to angle it back this way, that's putting all kinds of weight and pressure on your check valves. You don't want that. See how fragile these can be already? This camper's never been used yet. And look, I can move this around. You got to be careful of that stuff. Get yourself a couple elbows to take the weight off of those check valves. Now down inside here, you definitely want to be running a water pressure monitor, okay? A regulator. This one is set to 50 pounds. I highly recommend you get one of those because not all campers have PEX to PEX, and that's a dangerous combo. Luckily, mine does. They were smart enough. KZ Durango Gold makes all their campers with straight PEX residential lines. No flex lines, no nylon lines. Everything's connected with PEX crimps. If you don't have that, you're going to want to carry some of this stuff, okay? Now you look inside my storage bay. This is a massive storage bay. I got plumbing hose connections there. That maybe weighs in at 20 pounds. This big tote right here, I have a bunch of different fittings, different connections. I've got water hoses, all kinds of stuff like that. Extra stuff for my air compressor fittings. You can see my blocks right here that go under my landing gear. And that's my salt for my soft water. I'm going to go around to the other side. Get my motion light on here. Here we go. All right. Well, here's what all I carry in my storage bay. All right. You see all the room I still have, guys? You don't want to overload this thing, okay? These aren't made to carry 600-700 pounds like a lot of you have been doing. You don't want to do that. I got about a 20-pound little tiny refrigerator. Those are my extra steps for my patio. That's my grill tank right there. I carry 2 spare 30-pound propane tanks. Those weigh in at about 80-some pounds when they're filled, okay? There's my soft water unit right there that I hook up outside. I've weighed all this stuff, guys. All this stuff combined in here weighs in at about 234 pounds. I want you to be very mindful of how much you're putting up front. Now let's get back to one more quick thing about tires. I'm going to show you something that I haven't done yet here on the back of the camper because I haven't had much of a chance to, but look underneath here. Now, you see that? That's my spare tire. Why did I show you that? I'm going to tell you why I showed you that. Every time I get a camper, I pull that tire out and I put it in the back of my truck. Why? Because if I'm going 70 miles an hour down the highway pulling this big behemoth and I blow a tire, I'm going to want to change that sucker out as fast as I can. And you should be the same way. That's why you're going to want to carry that cordless ratchet with you with the socket that fits your lug nuts. And you're going to want that spare tire in the back of your camper. Would you rather be stuck on the side of the road waiting for hours and hours for a tow truck to come and change your tire? Or are you going to carry some safety triangles with you and some lights to help slow traffic down so you can quick get over to the shoulder as far as you can safely and get that tire changed. But that's just the way I am. I don't know if you guys are like that or not. So anyway, I hope you found this a little bit beneficial for you. I'd like to invite you guys back on this Saturday. I've got that mobile welder coming out who specializes in RV repairs and welding. And he's been fabricating a hitch for this camper. Because like I mentioned before, we're going to double tow. We've been double towing for about 8 years. I'm going to show you something real quick. Again, you saw in another video, that's our rock crawler right there that goes to Arizona. We tow it right here. This is a 12-foot aluminum trailer. Weighs in a little over 700 pounds. That machine is 1,900 pounds. That trailer is 700 pounds. I got a 3,500 pound axle. I still got room if I want, but I don't want to overload stuff. You always want to be cautious about your weight and overloading. And big is weight distribution. Now, believe it or not, that trailer, I'm going to show you this Saturday, after we're done with that hitch, I'm going to load that machine onto that trailer. I'm going to have my wife film me, showing me picking up the tongue of that trailer and moving that 1,900 pound machine. It's all about leverage. It's like sumo wrestling. It's all about leverage and weight distribution. So anyway, you guys, I hope you found some of this video useful. I'm going to go inside and finish some of my dinner. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you like the channel. We got a lot more fun stuff coming. We'll see you on the next one.